I always wanted to know one question.
Yeah.
How did you end up doing the intro on Reasonable Doubt? 'Cause that changed everything.
It did change.
Because I remember Jay, you know, Jay used to come around, play the songs, you know, Cashmere Thoughts, different songs. Jay violated too, because I remember he pulled up to the projects. I'm outside. He like, yo, I want you to hear this record. When he played Ain't No Nigga, they had Foxy on it. So he played the record. He like, yo, what you think? I'm like, that shit crack right there. That shit fire. And he looked at me and said, man, how you letting a girl burn you?
That's crazy.
You should feel embarrassed that a girl is nicer than you.
Right.
And I'm like, all right, now I'm in the crib dissing Foxy.
Oh, wow. You got to diss Foxy?
Nah, man, but back then, you know, I used to just write rhymes listening to her like, how is she better than me? But Jay used to do things to inspire you, to help you get better.
Picture this for a second. Jay-Z told Memphis Bleek something about Foxy Brown that stayed with him for years. Imagine being a rising artist under Jay-Z's wing and hearing him say that Foxy Brown could out-rap you lyrically. That's the exact moment Memphis Bleek is reflecting on in this clip. Most artists probably would have taken that as a shot at their talent, but Bleek saw it from a completely different angle. He realized Jay-Z wasn't trying to break his confidence, he was setting the bar where it needed to be. And trust me, at that point, Foxy Brown was one of the sharpest lyricists in hip-hop, and Jay-Z had no problem saying it out loud. What makes this story even more interesting is that it pulls back the curtain on the ultra-competitive environment that helped shape Roc-A-Fella Records. Nobody was getting compliments just for showing up. Respect had to be earned. Every verse counted, every single bar carried weight, and if you wanted your place at the top, you had to prove you deserved it. In a second, I'm going to let y'all hear the clip for yourselves, but before we jump in, make sure to hit that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more. Now, let's get into it.
Drinks, Cristal flowing, man. Absolutely. You kidding me? Used to be lady.
And then the very first time that I recognized that I was part of something that was, you know, bigger than I thought it was when the jackets came.
Oh.
When the jackets showed up.
I didn't get a jacket.
I know. I remember we had that conversation.
I didn't
too.
get a jacket.
You were pissed, which is funny because on backstage, you end up having that whole thing with
I got
Dame.
a Def Jam jacket.
Right.
They don't understand.
Right.
That's why I expressed that feeling for that jacket.
So that was like
I missed. No. It was just like somebody gave me a jacket. Remember, I'm from the hood. We couldn't afford a leather.
I know.
Delancey Street. You had to steal one of those from somebody. You couldn't just go down there. You had to be big time drug dealer. I was a little homie getting little money.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Look at that. Imagine that to the point where you are like from the neighborhood, you like that next artist in that camp. And you didn't get a jacket.
Yeah, because I wasn't the next artist as of yet. Remember, Jay was still trying to get on at that time. Roc-A-Fella was just brewing.
But it was Roughness was there too.
Yeah,
Roughness was there too. So I guess she was like the new.
Yo, you know I never met Roughness.
Are you serious?
I swear to you, I only heard her name. I heard about her that she was the artist that the first Roc-A-Fella artist signed, and I never met her. Then they had Diamonds in the Rough.
Diamonds in the Rough from Uptown.
Yes.
Yeah. Chink and
Rebel.
Reb.
Yes. I met them. They're my guys. They're my guys, man. Like, we had a crazy relationship. You bringing up memories. People gonna want to know.
Well, that's the beginning. That was who's Roughness, right?
Yo, straight up.
But that was like an honor to me that they would even give me a jacket when, look at that, you didn't get a jacket. Like, you know what I mean? It meant a lot to me.
I was still trying to get in the team. I was still.
my name on it.
Yeah, painting out. I remember talking to you about the jacket. Yeah. You showed me the jacket, had the Roc-A-Fella Records logo on the back and everything. Said painting ass, and I'm like, you got a jacket?
Nah, I still have that.
Gang, give me a jacket?
I still have that jacket.
As you should, man.
A couple of years ago, when they had the museum, the exhibit for Jay-Z, somebody contacted me from Roc Nation.
Yeah.
My man Just C.
Okay.
He was like, yo, you still got the jacket? I was like, yeah. He goes, can you do us a favor? Can you bring it up?
Oh, yeah.
So I brought them the jacket to Roc Nation, and they duplicated it.
And put it in.
And that's the one they put in the
That's
museum.
crazy, man.
So as a thank you for doing that, they made me a new one.
No way.
Yeah, so I got both. I got both now. I got the two Roc-A-Fella, the old one and the new one that says the pain ass on it.
And if I believe so, was that Was that the old logo of the Roc-A-Fella?
Yes, the one with the bottle, which should have been, like you said, Ace of Spades. But I think back then it was it was Moet.
Yes.
You know what's weird? It's weird drinking champagne in the club, because now you got the Douce thing, and I'm so proud of you doing this.
Big up Douce, you know, Douce Mafia, baby.
That's right, we do what we say. But it was so weird back in the days we used to drink champagne in clubs. Like nobody drinks champagne in clubs.
No, they do. They do.
I don't see nobody popping champagne anymore like that.
The New York vibe in the clubs is like, man, I'm trying to restore the feeling in New York with that. But you go to Vegas, go to Miami, let them soccer players pull up in the club. You'll see so many bottles of champagne, you'll think they bought it in themselves.
That's crazy.
Like, it's insane, my G.
You know what I always wanted to do, like when someone popped the bottles, you know how Alpo used to like smash the cake in people's face? Why don't people take like the Gatorade bucket and like dump it on someone like it's their birthday? You know what I mean? Like you know how you win a championship? You know when they win a championship, they just dump the bucket on the dude like that? Like at the end, it was like, oh, and he's cool with it too. Like he acts like he's cool with it, but like deep down inside, he's like, motherfuckers, man. Like, I hate you. Yeah, it's like it reminds me of the dudes like back in the days they used to have to jump you into a crew.
Yo, remember that day? Yeah, that was the real.
You know what's weird about getting jumped into a crew? It's like, don't lie. You know, deep down inside, you still feel animosity for those motherfuckers.
That's
like,
right.
You fucking jump me to get
in the face.
Yeah, like that one kick. Like you saw that one kick coming at you,
like,
and you was like, focus on you, motherfucker. Like, I get really down with this.
Back in the day, that's how you got down with the crew. You had to fight everybody.
You're gonna be the first one to get flipped on. I'm gonna set you the fuck up. Which is weird because jumping someone to get into something is crazy. Like, how do you prove your loyalty to that?
And then you know what's crazy? They jump you to get in, and then y'all have a fight, and they run on you.
It's crazy.
How about that?
You know, I got jumped in to be an intern at Roc-A-Fella Records.
Yeah, right. Jamie
had jumped me.
Yeah,
man.
right.
You fucking jumped me, man. I see the kick. Man. I see that. Now, imagine that.
Yo, but
that would be crazy, though, to be like
jumped in the Roc-A-Fella.
Inaugurated into a camp. Like a rap camp or something like that, but you gotta beat the shit out of them to get in there.
Yo,
you know what I mean? Then what your rhymes are gonna be different back then.
It wasn't that serious, but I always wanted to know one question.
Yeah.
How did you end up doing the intro on Reasonable Doubt? Because that changed everything.
It did change.
Because I remember Jay, you know, Jay used to come around, play the songs, you know, Cashmere Thoughts, different songs. Jay violated too, because I remember he pulled up to the projects. I'm outside. He like, yo, I want you to hear this record. When he played Ain't No Nigga, they had Foxy on it. So he played the record. He like, yo, what you think? I'm like, that shit crack right there. That shit fire. And he looked at me and said, man, how you letting a girl burn you?
That's crazy.
You should feel embarrassed that a girl is nicer than you.
Right.
And I'm like, all right, now I'm in the crib dissing Foxy.
Oh, wow. You got to diss Foxy?
Nah, man, but back then, you know, I used to just write rhymes listening to her like, how is she better than me? But Jay used to do things to inspire you, to help you get better.
What really hit me in this story is the idea that true confidence doesn't need constant defense. A lot of people believe greatness comes from always declaring yourself the best, but honestly, I see it the complete opposite way. When you're genuinely secure in your achievements, you can recognize other people's talent without feeling any kind of threat. That's exactly why this moment stood out to me so much. Jay-Z telling Memphis Bleek that Foxy Brown was lyrically ahead of him wasn't disrespect in any form. It was pure honesty. It was just about acknowledging real skill when you see it. And in my opinion, environments like this are what actually push artists to level up instead of getting too comfortable.